I don't wanna hear a peep, let the boss talk.
I be speaking for the trenches, this that boss talk.
White snakes, no crease, how the boss walk.
I be shooting from the logo, this that boss talk.
I don't want the middleman, hit the boss up.
She gon' make it shake more, cause her boss talk.
Stayed down, made a plan, had the boss up.
Lil dip with the lean, this how boss walk. A lot of niggas be thinking they boss when it comes to that talking, all them words that are lost. A lot of niggas be thinking they boss, like Harden with the moves, I'ma shimmy when you fall.
Choose to do what everybody doing, I ain't basic. And I want it all, no cap, that's a statement. What's understood ain't gotta be explained, understatement. They let us all chill the wrong water, I ain't drinking.
All right, back with Boss Talk. It's Josh.
And it's Quise.
Welcome to another episode of Boss Talk. We talk sports, music, the culture. And today in the Boston Circle is just us.
We ain't got nobody to the left or right, gang.
Right. It's just the couch of us.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? But no, we are going back to the roots. This is what we used to do before we could even get guests.
It was a time.
It was a time when we couldn't get nobody to get on here.
It was a time. We couldn't get nobody.
At all.
Like, it was just us.
Nobody wanted to get on Boss.
Shout out to Remo, too. He was the first one.
Remo, man. Remo, you got to come back up here
Sam,
soon,
I think,
too.
right?
Yeah, Remo and Sam were our first guests. Remo and Sam Sessoms, you know what I'm saying, professional basketball player. Those are our first guests before we could even get guests. It was just me and Quise for like 5 episodes straight or whatever it was. And, you know, now we had a good problem of getting guests. You know what I'm saying?
We couldn't get a jump by ourselves.
Exactly. We even have our Boss Talk family with Joey and 𝐁𝐨𝐬𝐬, where, you know, we have them as well on Boss Talk in our quote unquote solo episodes where there's no guests, where it's the Boss Talk fam. But like, you know, we haven't even had a joint with us since that time.
Bro, we ain't have a joint with us since the last studio. Matter
exactly.
of fact,
since the last studio.
No, not just the last studio. The original room.
Oh, yeah,
of
the original room.
Studio.
Yeah, exactly.
We went through multiple rooms in that studio.
Exactly.
The first room. Once we get out the first room, we ain't never have another solo joint.
Exactly.
We 2 years
in. You know
in.
what I mean? Yeah, it's
crazy.
different. No, actually, no. We had another one in the second room.
A solo?
Did. Yeah, solo. Yeah, we did. One. It was one. But no, it's been a long time, and now we're here. And like I said, we're going to mix this type of stuff going forward because people they want to hear us talk. Y'all love to hear us talk about ourselves or just our topics and viewpoints on certain things as well. So because we knew that from previous pods when we did stuff with Boss Talk fam or just in general, just episodes, y'all hear us talk. Like, damn, y'all really smart. You love that perspective or whatever the case may be. So, yeah, no, we're here. The journey is where we're just starting at, man. Journey. That's really what it is. Kind of just reminding y'all, for one, why we started Boss Talk. You know what I mean? We're going to say this again. Everyone needs to know this, is that we had started a pod back in 2022. But before we started the pod, you know, you got to get it together and whatever the case may be. This is something that we wanted to do together for a minute now. This is something that Quise really initiated and pushed.
Something we wanted to do, I want to say 12 years ago.
12 years ago, yeah.
I might have been 14 years old when we first said, 13 or 14 years old when we first said, bro. We
didn't even know it was a podcast.
We didn't know it was a podcast. We wanted to have a show. We wanted to have a TV show. We wanted to talk because we talk about sports so much.
Yeah.
We butt heads because he's a corny ass Philadelphia fan, Eagles, Sixers.
I'm gonna say that in Philadelphia.
Now I'm a Phillies fan and Flyers fan, so I partially feel for y'all bum ass niggas, but it's like, you feel me? He feel all that shit, so it's like he be sad, he be angry. Niggas get mad when they don't win championships and shit like that. So my Celtics is obviously winning championships, and my Patriots just got ass. Yeah. But we on the way to be hot again. So, you know what I'm saying? He just sucks. He hates it.
It is what it is. But the Eagles is on top right now, and the Phillies are doing amazing. The Sixers got the play. We not doing good right now, but what it is.
I'm a Phillies fan. We only good
we here
in October.
No, we're good in January too, because the Eagles as well. But
let's get into how we
Super
started
Bowl.
this though.
But no, Quise, this is something that you wanted to, I would say, initiated. We wanted to do, but you brought it back in recent memory to we got to do it, we got to push it, we got to do this or whatever. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm only gonna do it if it's done right. So it's like, you feel me? Boom, boom. We gotta really do it the right way. Quise is the one that came up with the name Boss Talk. We didn't have a name. He said Boss Talk, and I was like, oh damn, that's the name. That sounds great. We just gotta add Josh and Quise to it.
Yeah,
because
gotta add Josh and
you know what I
Quise to
mean.
it.
At the end of the day, because you could have probably multiple Boss Talks, but you don't have a Josh and Quise.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you don't. You know what I mean. So you put the whole name with it. That's unique right there in itself. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we started that, and we was like, why not? And honestly, like I said, it's just something we didn't know where it was going to go. We didn't know what we all was going to do. Is just start this joint. Like, shoot, we wanted our own studio at one point. That didn't happen. Like at that point, so we was like, just go into Rec Philly.
Yep, Rec Philly.
And
that got us started. That got us started. I'm not gonna lie. I had some good times with Rec.
Yeah.
But it was also tough because when you're trying to be a boss, you want the flexibility to do things your way, on your time, and especially the timing part. And it's just doing too much when you got to share a space with people. So we did some bossed up stuff. That was one of our first big steps in this, was getting a studio space that we could control.
Yeah, honestly, and it was time to go. Once the availability was slim and our demand was higher.
Our demand was
you know
super
what I'm saying?
high.
Because people wanted interviews or we just wanted to get in and do stuff, whatever. It was because of that. It was we got to transition, and it was even a time where we didn't drop because we were transitioning to here, and we were just giving. We was like, you know what, just to fill us over, we're going to just drop mics real quick.
We was dropping drop mics 'cause we knew we had something coming for y'all.
You know what I'm saying? And then hit us with the studio. You feel what I'm saying? And it's been a year in here officially now. Like, this is December
December
to this December. It's been a year in here, and it's crazy to see like what we've done in this studio. But just in general, Quise, I know we wanted to start the podcast just because of, like I said, we wanted our own show. But also, we live in Philadelphia, and we knew that we are at unique ages where we're unique people, that we can speak to like the people under us, like age-wise, and people over us age-wise. So that medium, and we have a heart for people. So when you have that, and we got opinions, and really strong opinions, or we have words that matter, and our people really like listen to what we say. So at the end of the day, we like, all right, we got to talk to the youth for sure, and even people over us, like they need to hear the message that we got. And we got to have a trusted platform where people can go to like get their word out, or you know what I'm saying, get the word out about whatever they doing. You feel what I'm saying? Or
put life into whatever they got going on.
Exactly. Or just give them like
their flowers,
or just give people real wisdom and game. That's really like what it was, and that's the whole point of Boss Talk. And we just some guys from West Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, bro.
That had a dream.
Just two guys from West Philly
want to do stuff like.
And now you walk around, I walk around, and people know who he is.
Yup. Be like, oh, yo, Josh, you Quise.
I don't even know who this person from a can of paint. This happened to him multiple times. He don't know people from a can of paint. Oh, you Josh, and you got the podcast with Quise.
You feel what I'm saying?
I would have never thought, bro.
I seen such and such on your podcast. That episode was really good, or I really loved y'all ask this question and you did this, or oh damn, y'all had core on y'all joint. That joint crazy, like, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Like they'll talk about all those types. So that's really good to get that. But honestly, like I think people need to know like what we do even outside of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, who are these guys? Like, because I think some people even had that question of, who is Josh and Quise? You guys started a podcast, but y'all didn't always have a podcast. Or y'all, this is all y'all do? Like, if y'all do anything else? Like, what is it? So, I mean, like, shoot. I mean, I had went to college. I went to Newman University. Even back in high school, went to Central High School. I like to champion those things because at the end of the day, those are two places to help make me who I am at the end of the day. But yeah, I went to school, graduated from Newman with a degree in communications and digital media. I work at a healthcare company where I oversee marketing and communications over for them.
Lit shit too.
Yeah, man. It's a global healthcare company.
Yeah.
So
I won't sleep on that.
anything with graphics, videos, planning for different campaigns, digital campaigns, just any and everything under the marketing communication umbrella is what I do that for that company for sure.
Tell them about your own business.
Oh yeah, and then I bossed up. I decided. I said, well, I do great things for them, and y'all pay me to do marketing communications. I decided to start my own production company called 𝐁𝐨𝐬𝐬 Productions. My Instagram, 𝐁𝐨𝐬𝐬 Josh, just kind of the same thing. 𝐁𝐿 Productions, where I do very similar things I do for my main job, for my production company. So same deal. Graphics, videos, marketing plans, campaigns, a lot of project management is what I do a lot too, for influencers, different companies. A lot of people y'all may even know as well. I work with, athletes and things of that nature. I do a lot of community stuff, helping my guy 𝐁𝐨𝐬𝐬 with his brand and his community engagement stuff and events and all of that type of stuff, helping with his brand and just making sure that we really touching the community and so I do a lot of stuff like that, and then of course Boss Talk,
Boss Talk.
So that's really like what I do outside of the podcast. This is just another source of income. Because my whole thing where I live at, or what I like to, live by, is multiple streams of income.
Multiple streams.
That's boss
Multiple
right there.
streams.
When you can have
FanDuel don't
multiple.
count.
FanDuel do not count. That scamming do not count. Let's stop it now. I mean, get it how you live, but that's not, really
Sustainable.
That's not sustainable. That's not boss. Boss is what I just said. You can start your own business with your own passions, and it makes you money. I got clients. You know what I'm saying? I have a 9-to-5 job that I actually went to school for, and it's it's not a typical 9-to-5. I went to school for it, and I'm a boss there. You feel what I'm saying? So that's not typical. You know what I mean? And like I said, we got our own podcast here where we own this. This is our stuff. This is our name. It's Boss Talk with Josh and Quise. And we here giving y'all game on a daily, hitting y'all with important guests that has got game and stuff too. And we're having insightful conversation that only can inspire y'all to do what y'all can do it too. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what we do, or that's what I do. He should tell you, what he does, and in his ventures as well.
Yeah, me. It's a little different. I kind of first grew up like regular, outside, doing too much, trapping. That's a part of like what got me like, mentally where I'm at. I also grew up like throwing my own parties. I was party promoting at one point. That kind of put me on like a money type of knowing how to get it type thing as well. And then I moved forward beyond all of that. Long story short, I got locked up real quick. I bailed out, but locked up, and it gave me enough time to it was only overnight, but it gave me enough time to figure out this ain't what I'm trying to do, gang.
Realize that this bigger than life.
Realize damn, I can really go get some money doing shit that ain't gonna do that to me, because that ain't really what I want to do. Having my phone taken for 20 hours is just
is not.
That's enough for me right there, gang. Like we not doing that. Let alone the food I didn't eat. So you feel me? So I started doing other stuff. I came home or whatever the next day. Long story short. I don't want to make it sound like I was there long as shit. Came home and I just was on some shit like, all right, I'm going to go to school. So I went to school. I was already on my way to school. So I came home. I went to school. I started school. I went to Manor College. I did 2 years in Manor College. Shit was cool. Shit was fun. Met some people. And I did a year at CCP. While I was at CCP, I got hired from the job I was at and became an office manager at a doctor's office. So I started running that doctor's office, paying nurses, working with doctors, shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? It put me on a whole different playing field of what life could be. You feel what I'm saying? This at the age of 22. Move on from that. I move on. I open up my photography business. This is when I get the studio. This is when we start Boss Talk, Q Flash LLC. It's in my bio and all that as well. But this is when I started investing in myself. This is when I started taking the money I made in life and started investing in myself. And it just turned up what we call a boss even more. You feel what I'm saying? Because now not only am I bossing up and I'm doing shit, but I got the money to put behind myself.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying? Not asking nobody to back me. These cameras cost thousands of dollars. Let's start there. You feel what I'm saying?
You gotta pay for it.
Let's start there.
Money.
Shit like that. So investing in myself, I bought myself, I rented out a studio for a year. I bought my camera and shit, and I just started going in from there. We did Boss Talk, started doing that from there, and all in all of that together is kind of who made me who I am. Now I'm just kind of like, you know, I know a lot of different ventures that I've been through. They've been a lot of different places, and now I can kind of bring it all here. It motivate me to do the most with this.
And then this is awesome, you know, and we were here, and it's important to give that perspective of just like what we do outside there, because this isn't just our life.
Yeah.
This isn't it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's more to it, and it also makes it like just more relatable and real. And it's just the truth. And if we're bosses if we're bosses in other areas, let's just speak on it. You know what I mean? And let's inspire people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, let's give them the real.
We're bosses and leaders almost everywhere in our life.
Yeah, and
Like even in our families.
in our family, yes, and at young ages, you know,
in
what I
our
mean?
families, at our jobs,
Yep.
the shit that we do. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Gotta speak on that.
Yeah.
And people need to know that. At the end of the day, the way I mean, I'll say this for sure. I want to, you know, when I walk out and go to and I see more people that know us or what we're doing, I want them to be like, well, damn, like, yeah, Josh, like I know that's really dope that y'all, like, you have a job outside of this, or you have your own production company. Like,
Right.
yeah, I resonate with that because I started this and X, Y, and Z. Like, you know what I mean? Or because of what you said, I went out there and started something. You know what I'm saying? I want them to know that. Like J. Cole says this in his song. He was like, I go out there and I'm paraphrasing. Pretty much, I go out there on the stage and I tell these people my life, and these people know me better than I even know myself. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I put all this on the like. So I want to really put all it on the pod. Like, I don't even really sugarcoat. Like, I ain't got to tell you everything. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I want you to really feel like you know.
Understand, you know who he is.
Yeah, like, I don't want you to look at this and be like, yeah, I don't really know who Josh and Quise is. They just, you know what I mean? They interview very well. I don't know who they are, though. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I want you to be able to know who we are. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's important to really, like, to speak on that. And it's real life over here, honestly. And that's all I want to give y'all is real life and real game every time we speak words on this pod. And just know, like, if you got a dream, follow it, because you really don't know where you would be at, because that's the way my life was. It just
Still is.
or it still is, yeah. Like
Right now today.
even with the pod, we never knew where it would go. We're almost 3 years in. In February, it'll be 3 years of doing the podcast. So who would have thought it'd been 3 years? And then 3 years later, or almost 3 years later, we're way farther along than we was when we first started. You feel what I'm saying? You know, like me just, you know, like I'm saying, like, even just Quise talks a lot about full circle moments. So you could just think back to, like, when I was in college or whatnot. Who would have thought? Like, I had a radio show back in college called, it's funny, Real Talk. Not Boss Talk, but it was Real Talk Sports. Back then, who would have thought that, like, back then I was really kind of preparing for this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, years later, full circle is like, okay, you went from the Newman campus doing that to your own thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
And just to piggyback off of that, while he was doing that, who would have thought I would have picked up a camera?
Right, yeah, to be preparing.
To be preparing for this as well in ways that I don't even know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Would have never knew that.
And, you know, you fast forward now, he's doing the talking, I'm doing the camera stuff, and we start doing that shit all together. And a lot of people don't know, we did that shit by ourselves. We had my man Joey with us.
Yeah.
Joey was riding with us.
That's it.
Helping out with the cameras. That was it.
That's it.
And he didn't. And he didn't know shit about cameras. No shade to Joey, but just coming out of this shit.
Just helping.
He ain't know shit about cameras, bro. Do other shit. You feel what I'm saying? So it's
now
like,
he know more about cameras
yeah,
than he
know
probably
about
ever
cameras.
thought he would have.
Than he ever would have thought. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, everything that you do, it has a purpose.
Yes.
You just don't see that purpose yet. You don't know that full circle purpose until 5-6 years later, sometimes even more.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's like, and like even with us, when Josh was saying, I'm gonna piggyback off what Josh was saying too, with you know, you got a dream, do it. Because imagine if we didn't do this. Imagine if we waited for it to be perfect.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Imagine if we waited.
We would have never been. We messed up a million times.
You know what I'm saying? we would have messed up on. Let's start on money.
Yep.
We would have messed up on opportunity, 100%, and we would have just messed up on like growth.
Yes. Yes.
Being able to grow.
And I think we started it at the right time.
Hell yeah.
Now, like, what y'all need to know too, I'm more of like a calculated, like, it gotta be right. Like it don't gotta be perfect, but it gotta be right. Like,
Right.
hey, I can't, cause I'm all about like brand and name, and you know, I'm in marketing and communications. So I'm all about process and following the process, or getting, like, you know what I'm saying? If we're gonna do it, this is how we gonna do it. Even if it's fast or whatever the case, we're gonna do this structured.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? So like, even when we was starting it, I'm like, all right, because honestly, 𝐀𝐻 wanted to start it before we started it. I'm like, all right,
So-
you know.
What you just said,
Yeah.
how he said he do everything really calculated. I'm not uncalculated, but I'm more so, what's the word I'm looking for?
Your impulse.
I have impulse. I'm impulsive.
Yeah.
So I do things off an impulse. So not only do I do things off an impulse, but I also, if I say so myself, I come up with great ideas.
Yeah, you do.
So I might come up with a great idea, but be so impulsive that I'll miss a few steps.
Yeah.
If I didn't have my brother beside me, because he's so calculated, he slows some of my impulse down and just adds a little bit of value to it, enough
Yeah.
value so that when we do it, it's perfect.
As a
So
process.
those two things together is kind of what make us
Well, we are.
so good at this shit.
Yeah.
And it make us, like you said, who we are, what we are when it come to this is because we're not the same person.
Yes.
We're just not the same person at all, but it works so well.
Yeah.
It works so well. So sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you can't, and that just goes to show, like, you can't or want to be the smartest motherfucker in the room.
No, you can't.
You can't be the smartest person in the room, and you can't want to be the smartest person in the room. You gotta want to have people around you that may be like-minded, but also be stronger than you in certain areas of that room. Otherwise, y'all a bunch of dumb motherfuckers in one room.
Yeah.
Because if everybody know the same shit to the same extent outside of that area of life, the room is weak. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Me and him can walk in the room, that room ain't weak.
Yeah, you're right.
Just to
Yeah.
be us in it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And-
let alone the other type rooms we walk into that's already
Already what it is.
already well prepared.
It's
walk in.
insane, honestly, and I think too. Kind of wanted. It's crazy. Like this came to my head too. Just thinking about, like, now we can't say every single thing today in a sense. So but I will say this. You know, I think what also adds to the character and to where we're at and what we're doing is upbringing.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
you know, we're both from West Philly.
I'm from down the bottom to be exact.
I'm from 60th and Haverford area. You know what I'm saying? I moved later towards down at 41st and Haverford, closer
Bro
to
came
Ricky
down the
said.
way.
Yeah, I came down that way eventually. But I'm from more so like the Overbrook section, I would say, of Philly, or West Philly. But I was raised by my grandpa, you know, a lot. So my mom was, of course, there. I didn't have my dad in my life, my biological father, at least. I didn't have him there. So it was my mom and my grandpa. Those were like the two people that like if I had to pick two people, those are two people that are like responsible for who I am. But of course I had my grandma, my great grandmom, and you know whatnot. But you know, they were huge supporters and helped me 100%. But my grandpa was somebody I was with on a daily, and he raised me more like his child than
Shout out
just his
Johnny.
grandfather. You know, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Johnny, like he said. You know what I mean? That was he was a real one. He passed away in 2020. So right before I graduated college. But yeah, he installed morals and a lot of integrity and how I am. And if you see that I'm like an old soul, you know me, he would be responsible for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, my mom was of course is a huge component of my life even to this day. Just to who I am as well, and just how I treat women as well, and and just
Don't say that now. They're gonna be like, that's why he be getting them like that. Oh, I need to go talk to his mom.
You know what I mean? But no, like that, and my mom had me when she was 14. 3 days later, she turned 15. So, she was young, but we had a great support system, and she still finished, school and everything, and, helped make me to who I am. And later on in life, my mom got married, and, my stepdad, who I call my dad, he installed a lot in me as well, just knowledge and I would say a lot of faith, religion, things of that nature as well, in me, and just, that what I needed from like a man too, like that in my teenage years and whatnot too. So it just helped a lot. So I say all that to say just that background of that helps shape me who I am, the morals, the faith, just the who I am at the end of the day, and reason why I got pushed, to college and follow my dreams. Even had the room for that because they created that support for me as well. So that's what I wanted to speak on, and we can go in later and really kind of dive into what that really does for a person, the effects of it and whatnot. You know what I mean? Because it was a journey to get to where I'm at, and we don't got the time for all of that. But we can definitely go into that.
We gonna have
going
more
forward,
solos.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where we can talk about it, but I just wanted to tell y'all that. But yeah, sorry.
And kind of like since you went that far back, when his mom was pregnant, my mom was like how me and him is right now with his mom.
That's funny.
He was tied in. My mom was there the whole time his mom was pregnant. You feel me? And I'm a year older than you?
Yeah, just a year older.
So
yeah,
I'm popping out right before. So your mom must have been my mom too.
Yep.
In the pregnancy type shit.
It's crazy.
My mom was 22 though, so my mom older than your mom.
Yeah, my mom, yep.
But they was like close because they was like in the church and all that. And, they was just cool. So it just was crazy how, that turned us into who we are.
We are. Having that background.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. As far as my upbringing though, my family group tried to bring me up in the church or whatever. My dad got locked up. So as I got older, I was around the other men in my family, and you feel me? They taught me how to be a man, stuff like that. And then I was coming back my way and being bad, doing stuff. I wasn't really trying to be around all women all the time. It taught me how to love women, how to treat women, how to care about them, but also dealing with the emotions of women. And you don't have men around you, you tend to, I was with my homies. Yeah. I was with the guys. That's where I got the masculine energy at. That's where I felt it at. And it led me to do bad stuff sometimes, you feel me? But all in all, I'm going to keep it a bean. God never let me tear myself apart. That's the one thing. I've been in so many situations, bro. You know this, bro. Yeah. I was not supposed to come home sometimes. That's just real rap. Yeah. It's been nice. I was not supposed to make it home, whether that be locked up, whether that be shot, whether that be anything. I wasn't supposed to make it home, but I can't say I did it myself.
God protection.
So I definitely had some prayers over top of me. Shout out to my grandma for that.
Yes.
I can thank her for that.
100%.
I can thank your family as well. I know I'm in their prayers too from time to time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like
you
I just credit all of that to why I'm here, and now I got to make the most out of it. That's my part now. You feel me?
Yeah, Keys. Now we're gonna talk about the highlights of our year. You know what I mean, of 2024. As 2025 is coming to a close, or it's transitioning 2025, depending on when this drops. It's we'll get this out quick. But no, so what am I gonna say? Oh yeah, the highlights of our year, because we had a great year, for sure. Especially in the studio. We had a great year in our businesses and stuff that we do, but let's talk about boss talk for right now, at least, or if anything in general, if you come to your mind.
Yeah, I feel like we had a great year just in general. Since we moved in this pod, just to reflect on some of the people that we had in here, just alone, like Kobe.
Oh yeah, yup. This year, yup. Kobe, Core.
We done had Righteous in here. Righteous recruit every fucking body.
Yes,
H.
shout out to Righteous. Shout out to
saying?
H.
Like these are some dope, just people in real life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Lil Kai.
Oh yeah,
Jerome,
yup. Kai, man,
you know
that guy.
𝐁𝐨𝐬𝐬.
𝐁𝐨𝐬𝐬, that episode crazy. 𝐁𝐨𝐬𝐬. Oh man.
I mean, bro, it goes on, bro. It goes on, and it's just like that's what I mean when I say, what if we didn't start this shit?
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, who would have thought we get Core, Kobe? We had some other names that I wish I could mention that was like damn near walking through the door before all this BS be happening.
Oh yeah, it'd have been even crazier.
It just
you know
be
what I mean?
some BS be happening. Niggas be getting booked. All type of cool
crazy
shit,
stuff.
man.
Like maybe we could talk about that story one day. I think because that person is going to get on eventually, I believe. So I kind of don't want to say it yet.
Yeah, I don't want to say it.
You know what I'm saying? The story, because it might damage to be like, damn, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but
Just
yeah.
niggas that know.
Niggas that know, that we've had some people that were supposed to go be on the pod that didn't because people was acting crazy.
Yeah, and
You
then
know what I mean?
and then we lost Duel. That one cooked me.
Yeah, man, we was gonna have Duel on
Duel
the
was
pod.
supposed to be on.
That's what y'all don't know. That's a Boss Talk exclusive right there.
Yeah, that's a
Duel
gem.
was on Boss Talk way back when. You know what I'm
Way
saying?
back,
With
the first studio.
with Yak and Yak book too. So
We had Yak, Duel, and Dafetti in there.
yeah, we had YBC
Rest
in
in
there.
peace,
You know what I
Fetty.
mean? And we was gonna have
in
Duel
peace, Duel.
in his right. Oh wow! It was a week before he passed away.
Yeah,
Or-
we was about to have Duel in here like right as
Yeah, week before, and that didn't happen.
he had left the biddy.
He left the city. You know, we
That
had,
ass Larry Krasner. That's why Larry
A couple
Krasner
times
jumped
was
on,
that
the,
him
on everybody ass,
yeah,
and
said,
everybody left the city.
Gotta get yeah. But it was gonna happen twice, and it didn't happen. And for whatever reason, it didn't happen, but it almost happened. But I mean, God got a plan. That's all I gotta say, and it's in God's hands. So I don't question it. It was for the best, I guess. So it was for the best. I only gotta guess it's God's plan. But one of my favorite moments. Well, I had a lot of moments here for sure, but I will say the first one would be the N'Kobe thing. Just because of the relationship that that we have with him. As a
Kobe
whole.
birthday just passed too.
Happy birthday to
buddy.
Kobe, man. You feel me? So that's dope. Yeah, it's in December and we shooting this, and a couple weeks or a week before was his birthday. So
You just had me drunk as shit.
great party, great vibes.
Great party.
But no, like it's just great just because the relationship and also like the closeness in age, and just that we actually have real life events or times that we actually chilled on, went out, whatever. Like that relationship outside of the pod makes it cool for have somebody on that that you know already. And I've done work with him like with my job and stuff previously. That's how we met. Doing school tours, going around, just talking about health and wellness, and that's a program that I still run to this day at my job. We have actually just done a couple tours, a couple schools this month, and even last month. Got some more coming up in January. That's really cool. And then, I'm a big Philadelphia Eagles fan, so just have a Philadelphia Eagles fan on and, just the nostalgia of the brand, of what it is. And like I told you, I grew up as an Eagles fan. Just I felt like that's something that like my grandpa would have loved to see, if he was alive, but I'm sure he's seen it in his past. You know what I mean? So it's just really cool to have that. That's what that means a lot. So
and that
that's
N'Kobe
really cool.
joint, just to make it even deeper, we talked about that N'Kobe. We talked about N'Kobe before we knew N'Kobe.
Yeah.
We talked about N'Kobe before he even was an Eagle.
Right, yeah, yes. Yep.
So we was fans
Before
we was even friends
it's
with him.
Georgia.
You know what I'm saying?
Stuff.
He was in Georgia, and we saying, yeah, he might go to the Eagles. I'm over there like, man, fuck, he about to go to the Eagles.
Yeah, like I
what I'm saying?
manifested that. I'm like, I knew it was gonna happen.
It, and I knew it was gonna happen just because the Eagles had been doing that. They had been taking a nigga who
Players that fall.
that might be hurt and he gonna fall, but he really supposed to be like top boy. And
Yup. and just going off.
And then you fast forward, now we cool with him, and he is top ball.
He's top ball, starting linebacker, going crazy, Pro Bowl type season, man.
Yeah,
So,
and I voted for him. Vote for bro.
Vote for bro.
If it ain't too late.
If it's not too late, yeah. I mean, shoot, put your votes in. Again, spam the button. But I would say another great moment for sure on the pod was the core episode. Like I think that for sure needs its own flowers in itself because that episode catapulted us in a different realm. Because I think people that I'll say this, people that knew who we are already looked at us differently because it was like, oh, wait a minute, these like, because I'll say this, if you already banged with us, you banged with us even more because it was like more respect. Because like, damn, you got a legend on it like that?
That's a Philly
legend. You know what I'm
legend.
saying? That's a Philly legend. Like, you got him on here like that. Like, dang, and he hot. And you got him on at his hottest.
That's his
You
hottest.
know what I'm saying? It's like, whoa.
Drop his hottest project
You feel what I'm
ever.
saying? He's at his hottest right now at like his current date. Like, he can still get bigger, but at his current date, we had him on at his hottest.
And
so it's dope to have that. What you want to say?
And I was about to say, and it's crazy because full circle moment too.
Yeah.
You remember when I used to be at Northeast every summer?
Yeah.
It's crazy because a lot of people don't notice him and Juan. I had met them years ago.
Oh, yeah.
I had met them years
and
ago.
I mean, and
never
Juan
would've-
is Joey's cousin.
And I never would have thought I'd meet and Joey later. I already met his cousin. Never would have thought that they all gonna be on the pod. I never even thought I was gonna have a pod back then.
Oh, you didn't know? Yeah.
You feel me? So for all that shit that just happened, that's just a dope ass experience.
And
Just
shout out to
knowing-
Joey for making that connection because
Shout
Joey
out to
made that
Yola.
connection. Juan is his cousin. He made that call, and you know he talked to Corey personally, and Corey was like, "Yeah, let's do it," and we made it happen. We worked it out, made it happen, and that like I said, it made people that looked at it that already liked us look at us with more respect, and people that didn't like us or don't like, man, these niggas is nobody or whatever. Like, well, they got a pod or whatever. It's like, whoa, wait a minute, Core's on there? Oh, wait a minute, it's not just no little podcast. Like, oh, it's not just no regular. You mean?
Yeah.
It's something for real. All right, cool. And the fact is, like, we're fans. We grew up listening to Core. Having someone that we like on that we're fans of just makes it even better because it's just like, oh yeah, we really know it. And we were determined to give him a great interview, and we already do that. We're like asking the right questions. We carry the right energy off. You know, we got that authentic energy, and people love that about us. And he felt it. He opened up. He started saying stuff that he wasn't supposed to say, or not necessarily wasn't supposed to, but you know what I'm saying? Like
he didn't intend to say.
He didn't intend to say. He said, oh, I'm sitting here with, you know what I mean? It was free. He opened up. So having that was dope. And I even sent that to people that I work with that I got huge respect for, that even looked at me in a different light. It was like, whoa, wait a minute. You got him on? Oh,
And he on here
he drawn
too.
It made them look, and people text me and was like, yo, y'all gave a great interview. Like, y'all gave Core a great interview. Y'all really grown. Like, people that even known, that even seen the journey, like, yo, y'all really grown. Like, I really will say, if you're telling anybody about Ball Start with Josh and Quise, and you want to give them an episode to really like sit down and you gotta send them the Core episode, because that's like that's some of our best work,
bro,
at the top. You know what I'm saying?
He start just he said, okay, I'm up the par.
He rapping.
Yo, he just started
Easy.
rapping. Bro, and it's crazy. Looking back on it, we got a gem that nobody else got and nobody would have ever got without us.
What?
If you didn't go to a Core concert or watch Core on Boss Talk, those are the only two times that he said Skip the 8 was going to come out.
Yeah, well, shit, we still waiting for
And
it.
we still waiting for
We
it.
still waiting
That's
for
why
it.
I say that, because niggas would have never even knew what the next project would have been.
We didn't know what it was.
If they didn't watch the episode.
And now puts the pressure on him, because it's like, well, shoot, you said it was coming out
Said
this
it
time.
now.
It didn't come out yet. It must be coming. Or well, shoot, let's say if it don't come out, people gonna be like, what the heck? Or what happened to
Skip the 8?
this? Where is this at? what's going on? Or was this project turned to this? Like, what happened? Like, they're going.
That's gonna become a question now.
Yeah. So you created that, and then he even said he knew what his next project was. Like, he gave a couple different series of stuff that you would have never known that he didn't speak of on no other platform.
Yeah, he didn't say that on no platform.
Those are the gems that he gave us. So yeah, those will be highlights in core. You'll see core back on here again.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's already going to happen. You know what I mean? For sure. But it's great. And like I said, I could say different pods. Like I could go back to even Brody. You know, our bro Chef Ken, who came over here with a whole freaking spread.
I just was watching that shit. I don't know if you saw me. I just posted that shit again.
Oh no, I've been busy working. I haven't been on the gram,
bro. Just the food part. I just recently posted us fucking that part up.
That's itself is
that's
gold.
A highlight. That's a highlight.
Chef Ken came, and even our guy 𝐁𝐨𝐬𝐬, but yeah, y'all look just like everybody said. He came with a spread with a whole table. We came to Chef Ken Experience, and we ate lamb chops and pineapple bowls with rice and
Rasta
all
pasta
that.
with
Rasta
the
pasta,
shrimp
yeah.
and the motherfucking pasta.
You know what I'm saying? You know, he had the shrimp. I ain't, you know,
he
shrimp,
don't eat shrimp.
But like I had the lamb with the pasta. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy. Y'all seen it. And if y'all didn't see it, go Boss Talk, Shots and Keys, Chef Ken. Because I know we got some new listeners since that. They like, damn, what the hell, that happened? Yeah, scroll up and get it.
Chef Ken
that deserves some more love. So
and Chef Ken, no disrespect to nobody else in the city, is the best chef in the city.
You feel what I'm saying? He
best
does
chef
that. He
in
really
the
does
city.
it. His resume says
and
it
I
itself.
eat a lot of food. You feel me? I didn't eat
like
everybody food.
It's like that.
You
man.
call yourself a chef? I had that shit.
You feel me? That's Brody right there. That's fam. Like, and he did it. That's love. And he came and showed mad love. Put the daggone Chef Ken Experience pasta bowls right on the daggone. You mean? And it happened. So that's dope. One of the last things I want to just give light on quickly is just the fact is, okay, when you start a podcast, people are always wondering how you get money, all of that type of stuff. Now, we knew that it was going to probably be a journey to get YouTube checked. But we knew like immediately sponsorships. We connected with certain people. For y'all know when y'all see these ads on the John, you know what I'm saying? Like far as the ads that we made, they're sponsorships from companies that we locked in with, like Blaze Gilbin's Bakery, the tacos, Tina's, Nora's.
Tina's might be next.
Yeah, maybe we just spoke something up.
Tina's might be next. Tina, what's up, baby?
DJ
what's
Lil,
up,
get him
baby?
on the phone.
Hey, Tina, I would tell him you got the best taco in the bitty.
Y'all, you see the numbers.
And I'm a taco boy, you heard me? And they gonna slide. I like nachos too, Tina, get me right.
You feel me? So when y'all seen like those ads, that's like sponsorships. That's money.
That's real work.
You know what I'm saying? That's ads we went and grabbed. Worked business owners we shook hands with, people we hit up, whatever the case. So if y'all got businesses and stuff like that, y'all need, you know what I mean? Sponsors, get with us.
Listen,
Sponsors,
we got
DM
a
us.
table right now.
You know what I'm saying?
You got a product?
You feel what I'm
Cost
saying?
something, but
get us some money.
it's gonna get you right. But look though,
commercial.
Just to speak on that though, because we talk about a lot about being a boss.
Yeah.
Half of y'all don't know what the fuck it take to walk in these businesses. Bro, we ain't walking these businesses suit and tied up with all this. We walked in these businesses, you know, casually. But what I'm saying is, and
I came with a button
people,
up. You mean?
We walk in these business casually.
Came off work.
Casual, and we tell these people what we have and what we want.
Yes.
And we get to the highest person on that chain that we need to get to.
Yes.
And have those conversations. That is boss talk.
And we have the numbers to back it up.
We show the numbers.
We have it.
We come.
We have the documents.
We come strapped.
We have
strapped.
We have the brand. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You gonna see what you gonna get.
We can actively show you what it is, tell you what you're getting.
Shit, this episode might do 5+ bands. I'm calling it.
You feel what I'm saying? And that's money.
Where the sponsors at?
You feel me?
We want that.
That's what I'm saying. So get with us, 100%. Sponsors, DM us, whatever. We'll clip it up, probably throw it on story too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anywho, also, this year we got monetization from YouTube. Like
Yes,
we met that goal.
Yes, sirski.
Monetization on Boss Talk. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I gotta turn this up. Yeah, there you go. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? We're monetized on Boss Talk. Boss Talk is now monetized on YouTube, so we are getting the YouTube checks now. Like, you know, we accomplished that this year. And 2025 is going to continue to roll on and growing. And also, as you see, our views have went up. Subscribers have went up. We
almost at 2 bands.
Almost at 2,000 subscribers.
Bro, I woke up one day. I think you showed me that shit.
1.61.
I didn't even know what the fuck was going on. Word to my mom, we had 800 one day. Then we had 1,000. Then I woke up one day. We didn't have 2 bands. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
The episodes are growing, man.
Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to y'all, man. Like,
shout out to y'all. Y'all don't even dig it.
Like y'all seeing us pop up more in y'all feeds on YouTubes and things like we're definitely out there more. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like we're growing and you know, it just feels good. So those moments this year are some of just, you know, our highlights 100%. And it's great to do that because when you have goals, we had some goals this year, Keith, just what we wanted to do, and we met a lot of them. We definitely grew. The channel grew. You know what I'm saying? Viewers, subscribers grew, monetization came, or sponsors. Like, things came about our work every day.
I meant to say something earlier.
Every, you know, week.
We had our first 2 10 band episodes on YouTube this year.
Oh, yeah.
We had our first 2 10K Jones.
Yes.
Shout out to _Magic.
_Magic,
I wanted
man.
to throw that out there.
That was
Shout
the
out to
first one.
_Magic.
_Magic.
I didn't even know _Magic episode was going to do that.
Yeah,
I didn't, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. I know who he is. I respect his work, and I respect the people that he worked with.
Yes, but we didn't know.
Goddamn,
we didn't know. And another lesson is that that when the reward for good work is more work. You know what I'm saying? So we did good work with Core and Core, like Core, the rapper Core. 7ix9ine, young 7ix9ine. And that led to us getting _Magic because he seen the episode, his manager seen the episode, hit us up. So that's what I'm talking about, like with the Core thing, it just opened the reach to people. You know what I'm saying? So that came about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the Core episode is at 11K or 12K now. And _Magic joined 10, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he came about. And then now we start getting bigger numbers. Like, numbers start coming in with other stuff. Like, everything after those times did well because we entered a different bracket now. You know what I'm saying? People are seeing it. They're seeing the channel more. That fans that we don't know, that we got fans in different places. You look at our demo and it's different, you know, and our analytics. It's not even just Philly now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's different parts of the country, different parts of the country of the United States, and even some people outside.
I'm about
of
to say even outside,
you know
of the United States, bro.
So it's really cool to see that, and as it grow, we'll just continue to do what we got to do. So that it was great to have that monetization because. End of the day, we're bosses, and we're not trying to do nothing if at the end goal it doesn't meet our bottom line. Like, that makes sense at the end.
Everything we do, everything we touch, or we put our face,
we making money off it.
No diddy.
Yeah.
Everything that we touch though, no diddy. We gonna make some money off.
We making money off that.
We're trying to at least, and if we haven't yet, we will.
We're at, because that's the boss point. Like, at the end of the day, we gotta eat. The bills got to be paid. The lifestyles have to be financed. You know what I'm saying? Families got to be taken care of. Like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Our generations ahead of, like, we're bosses. We take care of people. You know what I mean? We don't have no kids or nothing like that. But we take care of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, not even just family per se. Like, it's people that will, like, help out with stuff at the end of the day. That's not even, you know what I mean?
Even family.
Or even family.
I bought my whole family a car. We don't even talk about stuff.
Yes.
I bought my grandma a car, my uncle a car, my mom don't drive, and I bought myself 2 cars since then.
You see what I'm saying?
And that's my third.
That's boss. That's boss talk stuff.
You feel what I'm saying?
So
I'm 26.
It happens, you know. So yeah,
bro, take care of bro. Family need him.
You feel me?
Both our families, they depend on us.
I put people on, and I'm heavy putting people on in opportunities like
you
family, friends.
Money. I'm about to say, you make them money.
They have a business, a catering business, and I put them in position. Man. You feel what I'm saying? I put a lot of my friends in position doing things. I have a production company. Got friends that work with me, work for me, doing stuff. So it's like putting people in position, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, like, some people made real good money.
You're gonna add value.
Yes.
And you're gonna get value added to
people
you.
know you're gonna make thousands of dollars. You get connected to me.
That's just period.
That is a fact.
Too many people have done it.
Anybody.
This math has been mathed already.
Honestly,
the math has been mathed. The problem. Let's talk about boss talk. The problem with some of the situations and why stuff like that sounds so foreign is because people don't surround themselves with people that's going to add value to them.
Exactly.
And I hear all the time people talking about the relationships they have with people and how it don't go beyond, you know, words.
Yeah.
And it's because y'all surrounding yourself around people that don't do shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's just the bottom line. They don't do nothing. When you get into somebody's life, you gotta acknowledge, see what they got going on. That's why we like giving people their flowers, because I see what you got going on.
Exactly.
And I ain't pocket watching, and I ain't dicky, and I ain't none of that. But I respect what you got going on if it's thorough, and I put myself around them type people that got something going on. We all like-minded. We got goals, and we help each other. We help each other reach those goals.
Exactly.
Stop being around fleas. Change the circle.
You already know
Change
how
the
it is.
circle.
Change it. You know, we're coming to the close in a sense. We want to kind of talk about like what's to come. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir, ski.
What's up and coming? You know, we're coming to a close. We just want to, before we get out of here and close it off, just want to talk about, like, since it is, 2025, transition to 2025, whatever the case may be, we just want to talk about our goals and our plans, 2025 for the pod, for life, or whatever the case. So I know one of the things that we're definitely planning on doing is really, like, giving y'all some more live experiences. And that could be whatever it is, to be honest. But definitely a show, you know.
Yeah, live shows for sure.
100%, like, 'cause that's like a key, because our brand, Quise, is something that, like, we just gotta continue to give to the people. We go out and our brand is outside. We go outside. You know what I'm saying?
We go outside.
Talking to people. We go to events and whatnot, and we
be on a lot
network.
of guest lists with places that people can't even get into. We be outside.
We network in 100% a whole lot. So it's only right to even do an event, because people that go outside and network all the time not going to have their own networking event or their own event where people can come to. And we support so many other people. We got to give people a chance to also support us. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
You know, and we want them to support us. And we also got to give this to the fans. And it's also another way of the boss thing of monetization. Leaving so much money on the table by not going and having a show. And our other podcast friends and people that we know or whatever, they've all said, like, y'all next with it. Like, or y'all got to do it. Or like, yo, like, great to have a show. Like, you know what I mean? So it's that's definitely coming.
Oh, it's coming, man. It's coming, man. Live experiences is coming, man. And then
We gotta do that.
And on top of that, like you said, like people was just waiting on it. Like we went to go enjoy a show from our friends RB and Mark.
Yes.
Keep It 100 podcast. Shout out to them. They doing their thing. We went to their live show, their last live show, and you know we from the same neighborhood as them. So just using that as an example of seeing so many people like, y'all up next. Y'all need to do the same thing. Y'all need to. We can't wait to pop out to y'all show. And da-da-da. So it's like, you mean it's coming. That's one, and two. It's like it's a lot more with that, like behind that. It's a lot more that's coming with that. We got the ciphers. We still gonna be giving y'all some of. I'm trying to do my own thing as far as putting events together. Like celebrity charity games and things like that, just to give back to the people. You know, just stuff like that. So it's on the way, man.
A lot of things is on the way. Those live experiences and merch is on the way 100%. That's something that want to give because
Josh just told me something before this episode, bro. Merch is on the way. Y'all don't even understand it. God damn.
Merch is closer than what you think.
Early 2025, it's gonna be some limited edition merch.
Limited.
I'm gonna go ahead and drop that jump right now.
Limited.
It's gonna be some limited. So get it, because you may
limited.
get it.
It's limited.
It's limited.
It's only limited.
This I might
Super
do something
limited.
special with it, just so I know it's limited. Just so
Super
I know I
limited.
don't give it to y'all twice. Shit might be like Jordan drops. Watch this.
And then we will come back with more supply. We're figuring all that stuff
Getting it
out.
all together.
They get all that together, but
Mass production on the way.
yeah, but
Speaking into
you
existence.
know what I'm saying? But the merch is good just to get the fans what they love the brand. You know, we spent time on like these logos, creating things and getting a lot of.
And we're gonna get a
the
new sign
brand.
too, y'all. I know that shit. I told Josh they like Ray Lewis. And that just going right here, just tackle the
You
shit
feel
out
what I'm
of
saying? Yeah, honestly.
But we put it up because this shows like fucking growth.
It's growth at the end of the day.
This shows growth, man.
You're going to put the brand up.
Oh, the brand gonna be up. I'm
don't
just saying we're
matter.
gonna get another one though.
Oh, yeah, 100%,
We're gonna get another one. It got damaged now. But that's what happens when you put that work in, this joint been in the paint. This joint been in the paint.
Yeah, and you're gonna see even more like what we're gonna do too. Oh, it's fine. What we're gonna do two more of is like what we did with Smart, which was like go on the road.
Yeah.
Shout out to Smart.
Shout out to Smart.
Another great episode. We got a great part
joint.
2 with him too. You know what I mean? He around. We know, Brody. We gonna get there. But like it will be other things. We're going on the road. We might be at such and such, whatever. We could be anywhere. You know what I mean? Another city tapping with another person. It's just going to happen. It's just what we'll do. It's just part of what we are. And we have the equipment to go on the road because we've already done it. So why not do it again?
It's boss talk.
You know
we
what I mean?
own this shit.
It's boss talk. You feel what I'm saying? And of course, we got some things that's in talks in the works that we can't really speak on because we don't want to speak on it because we don't want to just like say it without it happening all the way.
What you call it? Say Kendrick. Sometimes you gotta pop out with shows.
Yeah. So, but it's definitely a growth thing with boss talk. It's something that could have like other things is in works where boss talk can continue to grow, and that's what we're going to continue to push the brand any way we can. Whatever, if it's with us, with partners or whatever, like it's always going to be boss talk, and we're going to keep on doing what we got to do at the end of the day. But no, I also like just me personally, like I'm going to continue to grow my production company. Like I'm thinking about like. I got other like clients and stuff about to work with. Even the existing ones, it's gonna be bigger roles, more stuff that they gonna want. So definitely just gonna keep on doing that, man. Like I told you, like me and Nicole, we got a lot of stuff planned, like in general, like with his community brand. So keep on doing stuff like that, because it's funny how I transitioned to working with him with his stuff after like. Solely just working with the job, and then it just transitioned to like his stuff because he has his own foundation and things he's doing. So it's good to transition with that. And then also just what's it called? 2025. I'm shoot, if it didn't already happen by the time this episode dropped. Moving, you know what I'm saying? So
it didn't already happen by the time this episode.
Yeah, like I'm gonna have my own place. What else? I'll get a new car. That's
so them realtors, man, we supposed to have a realtor coming on soon.
Oh yeah,
any realtors tap in? You know what
I'm saying?
Brody looking.
You feel me?
I mean, I'm low key looking too.
It's boss.
I'm
We all looking
for like April, May, but I'm looking.
We all looking.
Yeah,
it's all realtor time. It's that's boss stuff right there. And and that's something we can even talk to more about going forward. If anything,
get that realtor in here, man. She dope too.
And we can even talk about that with her on some like the life of it, or looking for homes, or looking for whatever the case may be, properties and owning properties, what it takes for it. Yeah, like it's so much into stuff. So, but no, like I said, like new car for sure coming. I've been through hell and back with cars, if anybody knows that. So
I don't know how. I've been telling him like this crazy. Is different. This is different.
And ironically, damn, another thing I didn't even tell you, like I sell cars too. Like that's another side venture.
You know what's crazy? I didn't even want to bring that up when I was talking about the car shit.
Yeah.
But like niggas have sold cars.
It's another side venture, and you know what I'm saying, and the things. As well, I have a cousin who sells cars, so I'll help him with that. So shout out to Musa.
Shout out Musa, man.
He's gotten cars out the ass. So it's definitely
whatever
definitely
you
dope.
need, Musa got it.
You feel me? So you need a car, DM me, call me, something. I don't know, whatever you want to reach me. But no, that's definitely coming, and a lot of things is going to be on the way. 2025. I'm saying this now because I've already said it. I told this to Quise. I told you to a lot, Quise, and I've told this to Ken. I literally probably tell this to Ken every other day. He'll tell you, 2025 is the year.
100%.
It is the year. Like
it's the year.
I've never felt this way about a year before. Like I've felt like optimistic and good about years, but the way that I feel about 2025, I never felt this way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like. Because it's really like what happened in 2024, you know what I'm saying, in my life to where the transitions of it, where I know like 2025 is going to be even crazier. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just know. I just know it, like, honestly, because you gotta think about it. Like I just yeah. It's really
trying to give up too much.
yeah.
You just know. I'm gonna keep it a bean though. That's why I said, bro. You planted those seeds.
Yeah,
we both did. We just planted seeds in certain things, and another thing that we didn't talk about in this episode at all.
Yeah.
But that got it all here is he earned respect. We earned respect.
So much respect is
Bro, much respect.
Yeah,
bro.
The respect
So
of
much
people,
respect,
our
bro.
peers and people. You know
Like-
what I'm saying? Like it don't make no sense. Like with
The type of respect,
with
bro.
the pod and with everything. You know what I mean?
When people be thinking about clout, they be talking about like having like people that's like fuck with them and
Yeah.
fans and dick eaters and all shit like that, right? When I'm talking about the clout that we've gained this year, I'm talking about walking in full businesses,
Yes.
full running establishments that stop moving when you walk in.
Yes, it's
You know what
like
I'm saying?
yes.
That drop forks, knives, spoons, spatulas, and say, hold on, they in
going
here,
on?
what's going on,
Yeah.
what y'all need. You know what I'm saying?
It's
That's
only-
the type.
That's the respect.
All over the city though, not
Yep.
just all over the city. These businesses that y'all see on our pages and all that,
Respect.
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 The humans, the people, the businesses, the corporations, all of that. Respect. They know who we is.
Like,
they know who we is. They bumped
it's
into us.
real.
They
It's
bumped
real.
into us in rooms that we wasn't probably supposed to be, and they thought possibly.
Yes.
They probably thought we weren't supposed to be there.
Don't be surprised about what you see next year.
Yeah.
At the end of it,
Yeah.
and I'm saying this in the whole with boss talk, with our individual lives, with everything, because it's just like we just told you at the beginning of this episode. There's so much stuff that we do that's because boss talk is a lifestyle. It's really like a mantra. Like
Yeah.
you know, like I know, and I'm saying, I know we supposed to end, but I was watching a Lil Baby interview with
That
Yachty.
dope with Yachty,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And I know what he said was when he changed 4PF because of the whole like what people were saying, and he was saying like don't make your mantra your label or whatever the case may be, but like I'm on the tip like nah, this is us.
Nah, yeah.
This
Ain't
the
no
mantra.
indictments behind this shit.
Ain't no not yeah. We ain't you feel me? This is the mantra. Like I know he like even he got the joint called Can't Be Fucked With. Like that's how he felt. Like that's his mantra. Like that's boss talk. Boss talk is what we are.
Yeah.
You know, this is what we're doing. It's the lifestyle of it. So it's so fitting. We didn't know, and I know Quise didn't know what he was saying when you came. You didn't know when you came up with the name, but God had put it in it because that God put that in you because that was the lifestyle we were just going to walk.
going on to.
You know what I'm saying? Like with the with the pod and everything we do outside of this because it was just going to be a lifestyle.
Yeah.
When we turn the mics off, who are we? Who we are and what we do on a regular is what is boss talk.
Boss talk.
So that's what you're going to continue to see more of in 2025. It's just more of us walking what boss talk is. Everybody loves that name. It's perfect name or whatever.
Perfect.
Because
everybody say it's fit.
that's the lifestyle, and you're going to continue to see that. And people got the respect is here, and the money is here, and is only multiplying.
Money gonna keep getting
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? Because and you know what? And like what Keith had told me before, the respect came before the money, and now the money's here, and the money came this year, and the money is only going to multiply going forward, and also the money will stay because the
of the
respect.
A lot of people be chasing money to get respect.
Yes.
And if the money don't last, the respect won't either.
Yes.
That's why all these people be lit one year and then corny as shit the next. That go for niggas, that go for females. It happens all day in Philadelphia. But when you get the respect first, before the money,
It
hence
just
Wallow,
says-
for
Yes.
example,
Yeah. He had the respect way before the money
that
came.
nigga ain't had no money.
Yep.
And I'm not even, he up. I'm not even disrespecting him. I'm
Yes.
saying in the sense of where he is now and where he was when we respected him just for who he was.
Yeah.
It's a completely different place.
That's just
and
how,
now
that's
the
how
money
it
he
is.
got, you can't take that shit away from him.
No, you can't. It's the money's here for them. You heard them when they played the daggone
Bro, we gonna
rich
be rich
forever.
forever.
That money's staying. It is going to stay for us to in the pod and everything that we do, because just like them, they got their podcast, they got their individual motivation speaking. Gilly got his weed, Gilly got the sport. Like it's so like it's just gonna trickle down of like what we doing. Follow the passion, and the money's gonna follow, and you never know where you're going to be once you just start.
Just start.
I started in college.
Don't wait.
We started the pod, started my business. He started his business. He started doing everything he's doing. Like all the stuff that we do, we started, and we're here now. And long as you don't stop or don't give up, you won't lose.
My thing with that, put the work in first. Put the work in first.
Yes.
I was doing free photo shoots at one point.
Gotta put the work in.
Out of my crib
Sure.
with a $600 camera and a $100 kit.
The price was not what it was.
And a $100 kit from Amazon to get my shit situated.
Yes.
Today, I don't make less than $300-400 on a real event or shoot.
You gotta do
And
it.
if we talking about events, I can't
you
even
can go
talk
up.
about them numbers. Yeah. I'm not even going to disclose the numbers.
Don't talk the numbers on there because
Can't even
you know.
disclose the numbers.
But no,
So
yeah,
it's like-
I'm not even gonna talk numbers.
Yeah, you can't
What I do
disclose.
and
I don't
nothing.
even know why I said that about the photo
I
shoots.
can't even say nothing.
But if you need a shoot, just have 400. Just be ready. You know what I'm saying? Just have 400. That's just that. That's basically what I got out of that. That's probably the cheapest thing I do. So I'm glad I let them numbers up. If anything.
Listen.
That's probably my cheapest entity.
Listen, if you need anything, just you heard the businesses and things that we do.
Call Tyrone.
If
man.
you need services in what we do, just call, DM, whatever the case may be.
Shit, comment.
But
I
yeah.
watch them too.
Right. But things are only going to go up and grow, and we're going to stay humble and remain ourselves at the end of the day. We're going to stay bosses. We're going to keep it what it is. And no matter who's sitting in the seat or if it's just us sitting in the seat, we're going to continue to be us. And those people that are on are going to love us for us because we're going to be nobody but us at the end of the day. And it's boss talk. And we're going to continue to grow. And we're always looking for ways to grow. And 2025 should be very fruitful and prosperous for us, our brand, and everything that we do. So God is good. And guys, just stay motivated. There'll be more episodes like this. We'll see what things are in 2025. A lot more surprises coming, things that we can't talk about. A lot of different things going on. But yeah, more guests, more great episodes, more solo episodes, just more boss talk, family, whatever, everything. More,
talk.
you feel what I'm saying? More drop mic, cyber, everything. More boss talk coming soon. Merch coming, live shows coming, everything's coming. Boss talk with Josh.
This Quise.
We out. Happy New Year.